Hey everyone, so we are at Laurel Run again today. I've got my leg protection finally. It's 78 degrees, so I'm definitely gonna be sweating. I already sweat just putting on my my briar chaps there. So they're black and they're hot too, but they're gonna keep me protected. I want to get up to that indentation in the mountain, see what's up there. I'll show you where I am now. In the distance from that indentation is roughly 0.13 miles. It's not that far, but it's very steep, all uphill. I'm going to be getting in at the corner of the park where that blue dot showed that I'm located currently. Again, I don't like drawing attention to myself. It's middle of the day, middle of the week, so not a lot of, I'm the only car here, but there's every now and then there's hikers coming in and out, so I'm kind of waiting for everyone to leave and get this location to myself. Once I get an opening here, I'm gonna dive right into the corner and just head into the woods, start heading up there. So no more talking, let's just get going and do this today. So this first part's the hardest. Very steep climb. It's still a climb up, but this is more like trails I've done before when you're climbing a hill, but it's pretty high. I feel like it doesn't go that far, to be honest. I kind of feel like I see the top. You can see the park way down there. For those who want a timestamp, by the way, when I first got started, it was around, I would say 11:45 when I first got started. It's 11:55, so I've been climbing for 10 minutes for this first part. Took it slow because it is definitely dicey, the definition of dicey. Got a ways to go. I'm gonna keep going, but there is clearly people come up here. So there's a trail. I'm pretty sure this isn't an animal trail. So I'm gonna keep on climbing here. This is a lot of work. And I'm already sweating. All right, so this is where the cliffs come in. I don't think this is my spot, but I'm gonna do a map check real quick. Definitely made it to the top, and I'm pretty much walking the ridge. So you can see that I'm on the edge of what I saw on that map, and supposedly, I mean, you can see this side is crazy steep like I thought it was. I'm gonna do what I said and work my way around and see if there's really a gradual drop, a gradual way to get down there. I'm trying to see if I see any openings or any dark areas. But the way it looked when I looked on the map, it was down below and I wouldn't be able to see it, but there's definitely a hollow in there. This is a really cool area. I don't know. I can't even guess. I can't tell anything from up here, so I'm gonna keep going, work my way around like I said I would, and we'll see if there's a way to get down in that hollow. This is amazing. More climbing before I can get down around. I think I'm gonna put the camera down for this one. So I've actually gone a little too far. It honestly looks like an edge there. It's pretty filled in with brush, but I'm gonna make my way to the edge there and head back toward that gap. Google Maps makes it look like where the two merge, there's a way to turn right. So I'm gonna head up there and see what I can see. I've been walking along an animal trail behind this high point, but I think I need to walk that high point and see when I can go down into that little hollow, if it's possible. So let's do that. Beer poop. Yeah, it's very strange because it feels like you're on the same ridge, but it's actually right on the other side of where I was a while ago. So if I go down this, the left side of it should open up to that opening. This is a little thicker, so it's not quite as fun, it's slower going. More grass too, and grass means higher likelihood of snakes. I saw a shotgun shell, which tells me this is hunting territory. Locals must come here hunting. I see footprints everywhere through here. So I think it's a popular hunting spot. So, you know, when they let off those balloons at festivals and stuff, I just found where one ended up. Now, I am on the other side of the hollow. This is the steep side. It is very surreal walking down this side because it feels just like walking up that side, which means I'm gonna have to climb all the way back up and around. I already knew that when I looked at the map. I just didn't think it was this steep. But it's very weird because this ridge is just like this high point that when most people look at the map, they think the high point of this cliff is around here, straight across to the other side of this gap. And this hollow is fascinating. I mean, it's definitely a deep cut in the mountain like I thought it would look like. But just from this point, you can see that it's a gradual slope. It's just a gradual slope. A lot of times the top of a stream, where a stream starts out of a mountain, that's where you find an opening. And so that could be anywhere down in here. Again, according to my map, I can walk down there. It's pretty steep, but I can get down to this point. It's not horrible. It's not a cliff. And down right in there, which is pretty much the path that I drew out. It's just gonna be a workout getting out of here, which is okay. Just gonna take me longer than I expected. First thing I wanna do is check out that high point on this side, because I bet that's another really cool view. I'll descend down in there and see if there's anything else that I can't see from here. You remember that creek I walked up and the rocks that I saw? There they are. Much easier getting to them from this side. So as we can see, there's plenty of rocks. There are no caves. And I can see all along this whole ridge line here. And it's just all rocks. So let's descend down into the other side, this little hollow, and see what's in there. I would say I explored this entire indentation. I gotta be honest with you, this side of that divot in the mountain looked a lot steeper getting down, but I have two options now. I can climb all the way back up to the top, all the way around that rim, back up the mountain, and back down to the other parking area. Or a very tempting option is I can see in here, and I knew this would be the case when I got down to this point because it's right over the parking area. But this is an old creek bed. And the parking lot's right there, which is unfortunate because that means I probably could have gotten up into this indentation up through there, but I swear I walked the entire parking lot and looked up to see if there was any access point, which tells me it's more likely this is only a fairly level creek at this point, and probably right over the parking area, right over it, is that steep drop off. So I'm gonna trust my instincts and head back up and go all the way back around to head back to where I was before, because I made the mistake before of not trusting map elevation lines, and it has gotten me into trouble in the past. So I'm happy with what I see here. I feel like I've thoroughly explored this whole area. That is probably the steepest side, and you can see no openings, flat dirt. Any dark areas are pretty much fallen trees, just the huge fallen trees and the darkness underneath. I can see up there, there's like the ledge I was on before, and it's just a rock outcropping. No opening there at all. Those are the, I would say those are the cliffs. That's probably the highest point, and it was very cool to explore, but there's no cave up there. No cave anywhere in this part of the park. I am very certain about it now. I got up here all the way on this side of this cliff at 12:53, so it's taken me a while, but of course I slowed down. I'm gonna go ahead and work my way out of here. I don't think I'm gonna capture any more, because really the point of this video is to get in here and explore, and I think we've done a good job of that. So I think I'm gonna close this out unless I see anything else cool on the way back, like some wildlife or something. Hopefully not a snake, but I'm protected if we see a snake. So I hope you enjoyed this off-trail exploration of Laurel Cliffs in Laurel Run Park. Next week we're going to explore starting from another high point. This is another interesting area I've had my eye on for a while as I was exploring Google Earth, looking for different approaches to see the cliffs and the rocks from above. There's a point from if you go from the Rogersville side of Laurel Run, there's a bunch of dirt roads that go right up to the top of the right side of Laurel Run, the right side of the cliffs at Laurel Falls. And that's an area that's definitely, like I said last time, lots of rocks, lots of cliffs. If I can get there from above, I can actually examine the upper part without having to climb. But that'll be the next video, if it's not private property and if I can get in there. I'll be safe. I got protection with me. That'll be next week. So thanks for coming along, and I will see you next time.